Welcome to Conversations with My Real Friends. On this episode, we are going to be showing a video from a presentation I recently did about marketing. Specifically, how to build your marketing funnels so that you're marketing to fewer people with bigger opportunities, the concept of leverage. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope you find it valuable. Using leverage, right? So I listen to a lot of things on Audible. Reading is not something I do very often, I'll admit. But I'm a big fan of business books and personal development and all of that. I believe this was the number one thing. This book was the best business book I ever read and was the most influential in me being able to build the marketing funnels that I have. The book is called Networking with the Affluent, and the Audible is called Networking with Millionaires and Their Advisors. And it's the Tom Stanley is the guy who did it, right? So he's the guy who wrote The Millionaire Next Door, okay? How many of you know The Millionaire Next Door? Okay, so the concept of The Millionaire Next Door, this is the quick parts, is that most millionaires are cheap. They're frugal, right? And that the average millionaire is not who you think of as someone who's, got the big hat and drinks the champagne and wears the fancy watch and gets a new car every year. It's your neighbor who is just conservative and saves and lives within their means and puts money away and builds wealth. That is the average millionaire. Those are the people we want as our clients. They're our best clients, right? Especially like trust and estate planning, right? Those are the best clients for us, right? So how do we reach them? Well, they listen to their advisors, right? Their CPA, their financial advisor. Those are the people who they listen to for decisions. If we know their people and their people think of us when they need this stuff, that's how we build them, right? So that's the concept of networking with millionaires, is that we're not trying to reach, the Bill Gates, right? We are trying to reach the average guy who's just been smart and responsible, because those are our best clients. And who they're working with is who we want to deal with, right? So the core concepts, affinity groups is the key to this, right? So in networking with other attorneys is great if you're an attorney, right? I would guess in Provisors that more than half of the referrals are to attorneys. Would you say that's true?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like across, not just with the attorney groups. Yeah. Across Provisors, right? More than half of the referrals are to attorneys, right? We are good at giving them and getting them. And we have reasons, right? We have conflict rules, right? Like there's reasons for it. And people come to us for things that they know aren't what we do, right? Which is great. But the reality is we each have segments that are our best fit. And again, if we have figured out whatever it is that's a good fit for us, where are those people, right? For me, it was escrow people, right? I was an escrow officer for 15 years before I went to law school and became an attorney. So I had an in that industry. The year I started my law firm was the year that the federal government created TRID, right? The TILA RESPA integrated disclosure, and they changed how escrow did their job, right? I spoke on TRID 50 times that year, and I had 200 clients at the end of the year, right? Because I went to where the people were, I took them the information about what was going on, and I built a business out of that. Figure out who your best clients are, where you socialize, and then get involved. Go. I'm driving to Rancho Cucamonga to speak for a bunch of escrow people, but I will get business from going to Rancho Cucamonga to speak for a bunch of escrow people, right? Trade associations, professional societies, political groups, alumni associations, right? Like, okay, I went to UCLA. Our alumni association is not great. If you went to USC, you better be involved in the USC alumni stuff, right? It's worth it. Like, they really actually care. We don't really care. But whatever it is, right? Whatever you, look, Figure out, what do you like? Wait, okay, I'm gonna ask this question. Who in here has a hobby? Right? Not even half the room. That's a sad. I will just start there. I don't have a hobby either. I have kids. That's my hobby. But if you do have a hobby, those are great potential, like whatever you're interested in, those are the people you should be hanging out with and talking to, right? If whatever your business segment is, where are your potential clients? Go hang out with them. Join their trade associations. Again, you don't just show up one time, right? It's a continual, right? But you will build those relationships, and likely you're the only one of you in that room, right? As far as who you are and what you do. Most events I'm at, when I go talk to realtors, I'm the only attorney in the room, and most of them don't even know another attorney, right? So if someone asks for an attorney, who are they going to think of, right? So it's the same thing, right? Figure out where they are and build those relationships.